Hey guys, so first of all, I want to apologize for being kind of, missing in action as of late. I haven't been posting, but we had rodeo finals this weekend, or this past weekend, I should say, and on the way there, I saw a bunch of American flags and a bunch of Texas flags all sitting at half-mast, and I didn't really know what happened. And then I get to the rodeo grounds, and hear about the Santa Fe shooting, and that just really kind of hit home for me. It happened in my own backyard, essentially. It happened in my own home state. And all these shootings have been bothering me for a while, but this one, like being from my own state, just really kind of, hit home, I guess. And I just want to talk a bit today about, as a country, how I feel we need to move forward to solve these issues. Now, when I look at all these school shootings, there's one common X factor that's always seems to be consistent throughout all the cases, that the shooter is essentially outcast or bullied or mistreated or abused or hated or whatever you want to say, from his peers or from anyone at the school. Now, I'm not saying that because you're bullied or because you're hated that justifies this action. I'm not saying that at all, because it definitely does not. But when you see that that's the consistent factor across all these school shootings, I think we need to take a look at that. Okay, now, there's a lot of reasons someone can be bullied, but I would say most of the time it's because they're different or they're discriminated on because they're different. And it's really easy to want to treat someone differently or pick on someone because of their differences. Now, these differences can be because of their sexuality, their gender, their choices in life in general, their race, their political stance, or anything really, their religion. There's a laundry list of reasons that someone can be treated differently or be different from someone to be treated poorly. Now, again, this isn't to say that these actions are justified because you're mistreated, but when all the cases show that it's normally derived from someone being mistreated, we need to take a look at that. Now, I won't always be able to agree with everyone in the world. There's so many different people in the world, so many different backgrounds and lifestyles that you're never going to be able to see eye to eye with everyone. But it's almost like you need to just agree to disagree. Now, me personally, I'm a Republican. I don't always agree with Democrats. I don't always see eye to eye with them. But that being said, I don't, harass or mistreat them or yell at them. We don't have to always hate each other. No, I feel like that's kind of where people get a little bit confused here, is we almost have this idea that because someone's different or because someone's not the same as we are, that we need to be almost concerned or mistreat them. Like, for example, gay marriage. I'm personally a straight male. Now, I don't always see how people would want to marry someone that's the same sex as them, but at the same time, that doesn't affect me, and I can agree to disagree, and someone can marry whoever they want, and they can live their life, I'll live mine, and we'll go on about our business, and we don't need to hate each other. Now, I just feel like that needs to be our thought process with everything in the world, and that the world would just be a better off place without it, and that we can move forward as a country, as a race, and as just in humanity in general. Now, I know this message is probably falling on deaf ears, and there's a 99% chance this goes nowhere and that it doesn't make a difference. But I feel like I had to vent and kind of get my thoughts out about it. And, I would love to hear what y'all's thoughts are in the comment section about how we could fix this problem. But look, guys, I don't think guns are the problem. I don't think specific people or specific backgrounds are the problem. I think it's a humanity problem that we need to learn to come together and not hate so much as a community, as a race, and just as humanity in general. We all need to treat people with respect and just not be hateful towards others. I feel like that's going to be the biggest step we can take as a humanity right now, and that we can just all come together and unify. I don't know what your religion, what your ethnic background is or what your political beliefs are. But all that aside, I think everyone can agree that humanity is a lot better off if we don't hate and if we just spread more love and joy to each other. Now, I'm just kind of rambling on at this point, and I'm sure a lot of y'all have clicked off the video by now, but this is just my opinion. And until next time, this is Lone Star Rodeo signing off.